What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Travell the Critic, and today I'm back with another episode of Game of Thrones. Now, this is Season 4, Episode 5. Halfway through the season. Pretty good season so far. A lot of cool storylines. The White Walker storyline. We got the Oberyn Martell versus Tywin Lannister. We got Tyrion's trial coming up. A lot of cool stuff happening, so I'm very interested to see what happens next. Man, let's get into it. So this is going to be Season 4, Episode 5. Let's get into it. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos, and just giving me praise and love. Let's grow this community more and more so we get more people up in here. But anyway, it's going to be Season 4, Episode 5. Let's go!
You're still interested in being queen, I take it?
No shit.
After all that's happened. Sounds strange, I know, but I haven't even given any thought to it. What comes next?
Oh, shut up.
Honor, of course.
Who would pass the bloody gate?
Lord Peter Baelish and his niece Elaine.
His niece? That's a lie. Get her where's her driver's license? Where's her birth certificate?
Welcome back, Lord Baelish.
Oh, not these characters again.
Peter! My name is Elise.
Do take down that hood, child. Don't you think I know who you are?
Yeah,
I'd let my intended leave the eerie and urgent business. My flesh and blood.
It's wonderful to meet you, Aunt Lisa.
they've never met?
In front of anyone else.
They've never met?
No one can know you're here.
That's
It's
crazy.
a very precarious position. Sansa, this is my son Robin.
Hi, little bitch boy.
Robin.
You told me to pour them into John's wine. My husband's wine. When you told me to write a letter to Kat, telling her it was a Lannister.
Oh, you son of a bitch. This motherfucker killed Jon Arryn. Littlefinger. This man started it all. Holy shit. And blamed it on the
It
Lannisters.
is done. Faded into nothing.
Wow, bro.
Only speaking of it can make it real.
So they could be together. Wow, that's crazy.
I'm going to scream when my husband makes love to me. I'm going to scream so loud.
I don't want to hear that.
Clear across the narrow sea.
I don't want to hear that. I don't even think he really likes her that well.
Tron.
Here she goes reciting the damn names again.
The Red Woman. Beric Dondarrion. Thoros of Myr.
The Hound.
Ilan Payne. The Mountain.
Would you shut up?
I can't sleep until I say the names.
The names of every fucking person in Westeros.
Only the ones I'm going to kill.
Hate's as good a thing as any to keep a person going. Better than most.
The Hound.
I knew it. I don't think she's gonna kill him though. I feel like they'll grow a connection.
Your mother. Why does he feel responsible for you?
All right, chill out, chill out.
But I'm half Tully. He loved your family so
Loved
much.
your mother.
No.
I
Yeah,
wanted to say.
yeah.
He loves you, Aunt Lisa. He's married
Your
to you.
mother never loved him, never. What have you let Peter do with your body?
Aunt Lisa, no.
Your young, pretty body.
Nothing. I'm a virgin.
Don't lie to me.
You're hurting me.
Calm down,
No,
bitch.
lie.
But he's never touched me. Not once, not ever.
Cuckoo, cuckoo, crazy.
It will all be all right.
She
You're a
gonna.
widow soon. They'll execute that dwarf for murdering the king, and you'll be free to marry Robin,
Huh?
the Lady of the Vale.
Robin? Aren't they cousins? Why would... no, hell no. Do not marry that prick. That bitch is crazy. I'm sorry, bro. Man, look at this shot. These shots are beautiful, honestly. Wherever they film this, I have to go see this. Like, once in my life. I gotta go see where they filmed this.
The hell you doing?
Practicing.
What, ways to die?
No one's gonna kill me.
You will if you nonce around like that. Who taught you that shite?
The greatest swordsman who ever lived.
Hey!
Syria Pharrell, the first sword to the Sea Lord of Bravos.
Bravos. Greasy-haired little bastard of it. They all are.
What do you know about anything?
I bet his hair's greasier than Joffrey's cunt.
It was not.
Was? You dead?
Yes.
How?
Ooh!
Who by?
Meryn Trant. That's why some Meryn's in
Meryn Trant. The greatest swordsman who ever lived, killed by Meryn fucking Trant.
He was outnumbered.
Any boy Hall was a sword who could beat 3 Meryn Trant.
Syria didn't have a sword. Or armor, just a stick.
The greatest swordsman who ever lived didn't have a sword.
Damn. Damn, he just
All
roasting
right.
her.
You have a sword.
That's armor for you. Yeah? Got knocked on your ass.
Your friend's dead. And Meryn Trant's not. Because Trant had armor. And a big fucking sword.
That's a good point. Are you good, Jojen? You were tripping last episode.
Doesn't matter.
Of course, it matters.
Yeah, what? Are you good?
You mustn't let anything stop you. You already have stopped me. No. You're not here.
Here we go, that kooky ass theme again.
Mira and I, even Hodor, we're only here to guide you.
Oh, he's the chosen one, though.
He's waiting for you. We have to find it.
But how the hell do you get out of here? That's
You
the
have to
problem.
make it.
How will we know the end?
Duh, we die. That's the end. Duh. Oh, shit.
You'll know.
Is that just a vision, or is his hand really on fire? That's crazy.
There's a hut on the west side of the keep. We should steer clear of it.
Why?
They've got some hounds chained up inside. Closer we can get without the dogs sniffing us.
Oh, you liar!
New moon tonight.
He knows Bran's in there. Right?
As a sight, I can see things. And that's very helpful. Things that haven't happened yet.
He don't believe him.
I saw you die tonight.
Ooh.
I saw your body burn. I saw the snow fall and bury your bones.
Oh shit. That's about to come true. Oh shit. Yes sir. Finally we got something popping off. Man, this man Locke has got ulterior motives because he wants to go get Bran for Lord Bolton. I forgot about that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Hodor about to go on a killing spree. Oh, that is not gonna hold. Oh shit! Hodor about to go off. I love it. Imagine just killing people that you work with. Like, these are supposed to be their own soldiers. Oh shit! Oh! Broke his damn neck!
Hold on. Hold it. Get this knife. Cut me loose.
Oh, poor Hodor though. He didn't want to do that.
Knife.
He's my brother. He wants to protect you. Take you back to Castle Black. You have to decide.
Oh shit, you gonna let him go.
Raven.
He's got his own path, his own destiny.
Hold on.
You'll never be free. You'll never know what that's like.
Come on, John. Come on, John.
You learn how to fight in a castle.
God damn.
Small man teach you how to stand, how to parry. You know what's wrong with honor?
Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, shit. Thanks for the assist. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, you didn't see that one coming. Oh, you better run, sir. Oh, shit. Alright, y'all, so that was the episode, and that was episode 5 of season 4. Decent episode. A lot of character development in the first part, and then we had, you know, the big action sequence of the second half of the episode. But it was enjoyable, good episode. New characters meeting, you know, Aunt Lysa meeting Sansa Stark. Some big, actually, revelations in this episode as well. The biggest one, found out the truth about Jon Arryn. Littlefinger killed him. Littlefinger devised a plan where he can have Jon Arryn's wife, Aunt Lysa, to put drops of poison into Jon Arryn's wine and blame it on the Lannisters. So that leads me to believe that this man Littlefinger really started the rivalry between the Lannisters and the Starks. Think about it, because if that would have never happened, if Jon Arryn never had died, Ned Stark never would have went to King's Landing to help out King Robert, right? Catelyn Stark never had that notion that the Lannisters were evil and pieces of shit, right? Like, if that never happened, think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. If Jon Arryn never died, none of this probably would have ever happened. Littlefinger started it all. Littlefinger is the cause for this show. If you ask me, how the conflict began was because of Jon Arryn's death. Because Ned Stark was cool with Jon Arryn, the whole Stark family was cool with him. Once they found out that it was possibly the Lannisters that killed him, that whole alliance or possible alliance between them was severed completely. That's insane to me. That's crazy. Thinking about that, when I watched that, when I saw that, that was a great revelation. I never thought, you know, that Littlefinger was the one. I always thought it was Cersei, because and the thing about why it's genius to have it, that revelation, and why it makes sense, is because we first thought, or me as the audience, I first thought that, you know, Jon Arryn died because he found out that Cersei and Jaime were messing around. Now, that could be true, but it also could be a coincidence, because why did Littlefinger want to kill Jon Arryn? That's the reason. Because probably he found out that Jon Arryn and Jaime and Cersei were messing around, so Littlefinger probably saw an opportunity to not only kill Jon Arryn, but blame it on the Lannisters. Essentially, like, if Jon Arryn knew about the relationship of Jaime and Cersei, that makes him a valuable asset, right? So Littlefinger taking him off the drawing board makes sense from an aspect from the outside looking in. When you're the Starks, you're gonna just blame the Lannisters. Like, Littlefinger has been a friend of Catelyn's for so long. He's never betrayed her before that moment. He's developed feelings for her. He loves her, blah, blah, blah. Catelyn obviously believes Littlefinger and her own sister over probably the Lannisters. And that's what exactly happened. So the Littlefinger caused the divide between the Lannisters and the Starks. He didn't cause the divide between the Baratheons. Obviously, that was done on its own. But between the Starks and the Lannisters, that was always caused by Littlefinger, because the Jon Arryn thing started it all, essentially. And then Ned died, and then it just escalated to a whole new level. It's crazy. Littlefinger's character, that man is sleek. He is sleek. He is slick. He's a slick talker. He's a guy that just blends into the shadows. You don't really know what his motives are. You don't really know what he wants. Obviously, he said he wants everything. He wants the throne. He wants all the power, the glory, whatever. But his reasoning on, what the things he does, right? His motivations are so interesting and appealing to me. Versus, Varys, he just wants to do what's right for the realm. He wants to do what's right for the kingdom itself. While Littlefinger's more selfish, if that makes sense. So they're kind of, it's crazy how like Littlefinger and Varys are like two sides of the same coin, if that makes sense. I think Littlefinger's goal ultimately is to be the Lord of the Vale, and that's because he married Aunt Lysa now. Because if he tries to kill her or tries to get her out of the way, that's going to make him the Lord of the Vale, right? So he's going to have pretty much an entire army at his disposal, right? Oh, man. Yeah, Littlefinger is pretty dangerous. He's a dangerous fellow. So Aunt Lysa, she's not only a bitch, but she's psycho. She really thought Sansa and Littlefinger were doing something together. Or Peter, whatever his name is. But anyway, she really thought they were doing something. They were kicking it. Now, ultimately, yeah, I do think Littlefinger has, some feelings for Sansa, even though that is a little perverted. I mean, she's like 15, right? 15, 16, I don't know. But that is kind of weird. But I think he sees Sansa as a reminder of what Catelyn used to be, if that makes sense. So he wants to protect that ideal woman he had in mind, because Catelyn was always the woman he loved. It wasn't Lysa. Like, I don't think he really even likes Lysa that much. I think he's just doing this for the power and the glory and the position of power he's going to be granted. So he's doing whatever it takes to possibly build, climb up the food chain, if you will. So it's going to be very interesting to see what he does with Lysa, because I do think he could possibly kill her and gain all of her men, all of her resources, and try to, go out and get another army, get a bigger base, whatever, So, whatever, Littlefinger's a very sneaky bastard. I mean, he's a very cool character, very mysterious kind of character. The characters I kind of like, but, like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see where that dynamic goes now, obviously, since we know that information. And well, me as the audience, but yeah. I really like the. I think I'm gonna like Bran and Podrick together. They're kind of weird. They're another weird couple of characters just banded together. Like them, Podrick and Bran are a couple weird banded characters, and then you have Arya and the Hound. Those two characters I never thought would be on their own like storyline, but essentially they are. And the Hound is pretty much trying to teach Arya that the reason why Syrio Forel didn't win is because he didn't have a big sword and armor. So, and honestly, I do agree with that. Like, as many fancy moves you can have, right? It's not gonna be without armor. You try to stab somebody in the chest, it's not gonna help because they got armor on. Syrio Forel literally had no armor. Plus, he had a wooden sword or whatever. So, I don't see any way for him to get out of that, or he would have gotten out of that. He would have had to have, a miracle must have happened. But the Lannisters owe a lot of debt to the Iron Bank, and that's very interesting because the Lannisters always pay their debts, right? But then again, I mean, what constitutes spending a lot of money? Weddings. How do you get money back? You have to have wars. So it's interesting to say the least that they're behind on their debt. So will they have to cause another war to, pay back that debt? Because wars cost money, and wars do primarily present money opportunities because people need jobs to make armor and stuff like that. So I wonder if that's going to be like a lingering storyline, because also, Davos and Stannis are probably going to go to the Iron Bank as well, because they want to get probably a loan so they can get a ship or whatever. So I wonder how that's going to go. That's going to be very interesting. So is the Iron Bank going to lend money to Davos and Stannis, or are they going to lend money to the Lannisters, who they know they'll get their money back from? So that's going to be a very interesting dynamic to follow, if you will. Tommen Baratheon got crowned as the king, so he is the third king of the show. First we had Robert Baratheon, and then he died, and then we have Joffrey Baratheon, he died, and now we have Tommen Baratheon. So it's going to be very interesting to see how long he lasts on the throne. I do not think he's going to be the last person to sit on the Iron Throne, though. I do think, ultimately, like, I think the end game for this show is going to have Daenerys on the Iron Throne. I ultimately believe that, because I just feel like she's going to be the perfect ruler, because she's going to have experience, but she's also going to have some hardships that go along the way. We already see that, you know, she's losing her power in the territories that she's already conquered. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Daenerys is going to try to get these territories back, right? And how her storyline is going to develop, because all her life, her goal is to pretty much be the queen, right? So ultimately, when she gets that goal, is it going to be satisfying enough for her, if that makes sense? So, but yeah, I don't think Tommen's going to last a long time in that throne. I think he's going to because I think Tommen could be easily manipulated, not only by, you know, Marjorie, by Tywin, by anyone else, Varys, somebody else like that. So I feel like he's going to take advice that's unsolicited and possibly could get himself killed and the rest of his family killed. So he could, like, who knows, Tommen could start a war that, you know, just doesn't make sense with anybody, right? And it'll be interesting to see, like, how he rules versus how Joffrey rules. Because Tommen is a lot younger than Joffrey. Joffrey was like, what, he's supposed to be like 16? And Tommen's like, what, 12? 13? He's supposed to be 12 or 13 or whatever? I don't know. But he's a lot younger. And the thing is, I think Joffrey was the sibling that was always fit to rule because he was the firstborn. Whereas, you know, Tommen, he was never fit to rule because he always thought his brother was going to be there in the end. But now he's dead, so he's kind of thrust into this position, which I don't think he's going to be ready for, you know? So it's going to be very interesting to see how that dynamic turns out. We still didn't have Tyrion's trial yet, so that might happen maybe episode 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I didn't understand why Locke was there in the first place in the Night's Watch, but now I understand. I forgot that earlier in the season, or earlier back, we had that scene where, you know, Lord Bolton was instructing Locke to go find Bran and Rickon. And now he found Bran and Rickon, and he went off the beaten path to go find them. So that, I totally forgot about that. I'm glad Locke got his due. But Hodor just went beast mode. He cracked his neck like it was nothing, man. The power to be able to control somebody is just, it's sick. It's just so sick. I really like that whole battle scene between the Night's Watch and the Mutineers. That was cool. Carl Tanner versus Jon Snow. He had the fight a little bit dirty, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. But like Carl Tanner really spit in this man's face, like Jon's face. That was hilarious. But man, I think I'm gonna miss Carl Tanner. He had a very interesting screen time as much as he was on. You know, he killed Craster. He had that speech last episode. So I don't know if I'm gonna miss his character, but he was an interesting character though. He was very intriguing, to say the least. He was like a crazy guy, you know. I think it was tough for Bran to let go of Jon and try to, you know, go to his destiny, because Bran is pretty much the chosen one. He's the guy that's probably going to have all these mystical powers and be able to, you know, combat maybe the Lord of Light or something like that, you know. So it's going to be very interesting to see, you know, once they go to this this tree or whatever up north and find the wizard or whatever, right? What are they going to find? What are the extent of Bran's powers, etc., etc.? And, you know, Jojen wasn't really looking that good. So hopefully he's a lot better now. Thank God Mira didn't get attacked. Hodor got out of there quick and safely. But like I said, I mean, what we don't know. There's an army still of White Walkers up in the north. So hopefully Bran and the rest of the crew does not face them, because they're going up north. Like, they're going up probably higher than Castle Black, probably, right? Or if Castle Black's like the highest castle, I don't really know. But yeah, I'm really intrigued. I like the battle scenes, like the revelation with Jon Arryn. Pretty decent episode, good episode. I can't wait to see what happens in the next one. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this review, reaction, whatever y'all like to call it. But if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the episode, me, whatever. And be having more Game of Thrones episodes for y'all soon. It is Christmas time, so hopefully I'll get the end of season 4 this month. And hopefully maybe the start of season 5. We'll see. But I appreciate y'all for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Love y'all. See y'all next one.